Hello everyone. So in this lesson, we will do digital SAT review for geometry and trigonometry. I'm taking these four concepts here: area, volume, lines, angles, and triangles, right triangles, and trigonometry in circles. So we have four different concepts here. I'm taking 25 questions, easy to hard level, taking these questions from Khan Academy and College Board Question Bank. So I will show you all different strategy, how to get correct answer quickly. Make sure you have notebook and pen so you can take good notes. If you like to learn more about this strategy, make sure you likes and thumbs up. Write in our comments if you have any questions and subscribe and share with someone like your friends. All right, so let's dive in. So we have first question here. We can see we have given it says in the figure line M in M parallel to line N. So we have these two lines are parallel. So we can see this symbol. In any geometry problem, any symbol or any information they give you, we try to label that first. So we can like get answer quickly. So see this symbol we did, that means it's parallel line. What is the value of W? So we can see we have parallel line and we have one transversal. So we have these two angles are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles also, they are always congruent. So this as well, 170. Also another things you can see, whenever we have two parallel lines and transversal, we have these two obtuse angle must be congruent. Any two obtuse angle or any two acute angle, they are always congruent. All right, let's see second one. Here, we can see we have given is triangle. In the given angle, AB equal AC, so we can mark 1. So we have these two lines are congruent. That means what? Opposite angle must be congruent as well. That's the theorem. Triangle ABC has measure is 67. So what is angle? Whatever middle letter, that is 67. Angle B is 67. So that is 67. That means this angle also 67. Now what we knew about triangle angle. Triangle angle sum is always 180. So we can make a equation here. Here, 67 equal 180. 67 plus 67 is 134. And then we subtract from 134 on both sides. So we can see x equal 46. And that's it. Number 3, we have given is triangle, line L and M are parallel. So we can see these two lines are parallel. Y is 20, Z is 60, this angle 60. What is the value of x? We are looking for this. So first thing we can see we have here small triangle. If you want to draw an outside, you can do, so we can like see clearly that angle is 60. Now think about what is this angle is. That's acute angle from these two triangle, two parallel lines. These are congruent. So we have this angle is 20. Now we can see we have triangle angle sum is 180. So 20 plus 60 is 80 plus x equal 180. Subtract 80 on both sides, which is 100. Okay. Number 4, the area of square is 64 square inch. What is the side length? So that is simple one. We have square here, area is 64. Square, that means each side length same. So we can find area is length times width. And then we can do square root. So x equals square root of 64 is 8. All right. Number 5. We have given is triangle. We can see we have right triangle. And it says which of the following closest to the length of hypotenuse. Whenever we have right triangle in missing side length, that means we will use Pythagorean law. So let's say we have this is x length. We can use Pythagorean law is hypotenuse square equal other two leg square. So 3 square plus 7 square. 3 square is 9, 7 square is 49. So now we can see 9 plus 49 is 58. And then we can do square root. So square root of 58 and its estimate closest one. So we can see 58. Square root of 49 is 7. So we can see 7 point something. So here we have choice. Or you can enter in calculator. Number 6, the perimeter of triangle ABC is 17 inches. So we have triangle ABC. Perimeter is 17 inch. Side length AB is 4 and AC is 7. And this one we are looking for BC. So we can see what is perimeter means. Perimeter means you add each side length, right? So we can do 4 plus 7 plus x equal 17. 4 plus 7, 11. And then we subtract 11 on both sides. So x equals 6. All right, number 7, we have given a circle. The circle above with center O has a circumference. What means of circumference? This outer length of circle. When we have polygon, we use perimeter because we have all sides we add. But circumference, we don't have sides, we have curve. So we use word circumference. Circumference is 36. What is the length of minor arc? So what is minor arc is, we can see we have this arc created by this 90 degree. So if you think about pizza here, let's say we will make 4 pies. That is 90 degree, right? So we will get 4 equal pieces. So if I see here total arc length or total circumference, they give you 36. And I'm looking for only this piece. So we can see here 36 divided by 4 because 4 equal piece, which is 9. All right, number 8. The length of each edge of box is 29 inch. Each side of box is in the shape of square. So we have square. And it says box. So we have cube, 3D shape. Now it says the box does not have lid. So we don't have lid. That means we have 5 sides, right? We have left, we have right, back, and we have this is front, 4 in bottom, 5. We don't have top. So we can just find what its question says, what is the exterior surface area? How we find surface area is find area of each side and add them. So we have square. We have each side, same length and width. So same area we will get for each side. So how we will find area of each side is 29 times 29. So we can do is, we will get 841, which is one side area. So now we have 5 equal sides. So we can multiply by 5 or you can add 841 5 times, which is 4,205 centimeter square, sorry, inch square, which is surface area. Let's see number 9. What is the length of one side of square that has the same area as a circle with radius up to? So we have one square and one circle with radius 2. We have radius 2, so we can find area. Area equal pi r square. Radius is given, so we can see pi, 2 square, which is 4. So 4 pi. Now we have word here is same. Area of square in circle. So we can write here, area of square is also 4 pi. Now we know each side same length for square, so x square equal 4 pi. We can do square root. Square root of 4 is 2, square root pi. C. Let's see number 10. A circle has a radius of 43 meters. What is the area in square meters of the circle? We have given a circle, radius is 43, and we are looking for area. If you forgot area formula during your test, you can check and reference it. So we have pi r square, and they give you pi already, so we don't have to plug in pi value. So pi and 43 square. 43 square is 1,849. So that's your answer, choice D. Let's see number 11. Cylindrical can containing piece. So we have cylindrical can. Let's see, we can draw. That is cylinder. I'm not good drawer. All right. So it says here, containing pieces of fruits is filled to the top with syrup before being sealed. The base of the can area is 75. So this area we have 75 centimeter square. Height is 10 centimeter. If 110 centimeter cube syrup is needed. So in this can, we are filling here fruit piece, and then we are filling like, we are filling all fruit piece, and then we are filling here is syrup. They give you here syrup volume 110 centimeter cube. Which of the following closest to total volume of pieces of fruit? So we can find volume of whole cylinder, which is V equal pi r square h. Pi r square, they give you area of this base, which is 75, and height is 10, so 750 centimeter cube. Then we have here syrup volume is 110, so we can just subtract, and then find difference is 640, which is that much how much fruit pieces we can add. Let's see number 12. As a diagonals on the xy plane, what is the area in square units of the square? So we have to find area of this square. We cannot find exact this length. So what we can do here, see, we can see first thing this, we have coordinate. 5, 5, negative 5, negative 5. So we can see we can find this length and this length. So we can create triangle. We will get two exactly same triangle. So we can find area of one triangle first. 1/2 base times height. 1/2 base, we can see that's negative 5 and here is 5. So this length is 10 and height is, that is 5. So 10 times 5, 50 over 2, which is 25. We can find area on top and bottom must be same. So that's 25, 25, which is 50. And that's it. All right, number 13. Whatever we have here, line segment, and we have 3 triangle on top, we can see. So here, some angle they give you here, it says, RU intersect. The measure of SQX is 48. So where is SQX? So we can see SQX, middle letter here, which is 48. The measure of SXQ, so we have SX Q, so that is 86. Measure of SWU, you have right here, 85. And the VTU is 162. We are looking for TUR, which is this. So that's we label everything, we write it up everything. Now we will think about. You can do a couple different ways, not just one way you can do it. You can use some rules for triangle, angle sum, or you can create anywhere you will see rectangle, sum of whole angle of rectangle is 360, any rectangle or any quadrilateral. So let's see, first thing I will check anywhere we have straight line, that's angle must be 180, first thing. Right? And we are looking for this angle. So if we have these two angles, we can find easily, right? Because angle of triangle angle is, sum is 180. So I can see we have straight line right here. So we can find this angle, 180 minus 162 is 18, right? Now let's see anything else we can find. We can see we have straight line here, but we don't need that angle, right? So let's see, 86. Now we can see we have triangle here. This triangle we can see. So sum of these two angle, 86 plus 48 is 434. And how we find this angle? Subtract from 180. 134. So that's 6 and 4. So we have 46. All right. So now we can see we have that triangle. Can we find this angle here? Yes, we have straight line. So 180 minus 85 is 95. Now we can use middle triangle right here. So we can find, my goal was what? I want to find this angle, right? So we do 95 plus 46, which is 11 and 141. And then we subtract from 180. So 9 and 3, 39. So that angle is 39. Now we can use this big triangle here, right? We can use big triangle. We can see we have one angle here, 39. Here is 18. So 39 plus 18 is 57. And then we subtract from 180. So 3, 2, and 1. So this angle we found is 123 degrees. That's it. So you can use couple strategy. Also, I can give you a little more hint to do another way. If there is any way, if you make, see this angle is vertical angle. Anywhere you will find cross, you can do congruent, right? Opposite angle congruent. So you can find this angle and then you can make straight line here. So check if you can do that way. Otherwise, write in a comment. I can show you another way. All right. Try a couple different ways you can do. All right. Here we have another angle. We have another angle here. So we have triangle. And in the figure RT equal TU, we have RT and TU are congruent, equal. So we can make just one mark here. What does that mean? Opposite angle must be same. These two angles are congruent. Okay, VST is 29. So we have VST, that's 29. And RVS. So let's see, RVS. So this angle is 41, right? So let's clear and write down everything again, okay? So we can see better. So that's 29, we can see clearly. We have this two angle congruent, and this angle here is 41. All right, so which rules we can apply here? We need to find what? What is the value of x? We are looking for this. So if I want to use this triangle, we need this two angle. These two angle, they are congruent. So either one of angle you will find, we good, right? That's our goal. So we can find either one of this angle, we will try. So let's see how we can do it. So if you know theorem of exterior triangle angle, we can use that. So let me show you here. We have one triangle here. So I will take that triangle and see this angle. I can see here is this angle here. That is the exterior angle 41. Its adjacent exterior angle is 41. So let's see, that is your x and y. What is our rule? These two non-adjacent angles sum is same as this exterior angle. Wow, that's cool, right? Okay, so now what we can see, this angle here, we have 29, and here is 41. So I can find y, right? So now what equation we can make? 29, let's see, we have here angle M. So plus M equal 41. So we subtract 29. So 41 minus 29 is 2 and 1, angle 12. So we found 12, yay, we did it. So this one is 12 too, right? Now we can use this triangle again. See, now we have this triangle. So 12 plus 12, 24, and then you subtract from 180, which is 156. So this angle is 156, and that's it. So you can use couple strategy. If you remember your rules, you just need to look at from that point of view. You have 2 triangle, 3 triangle. You just need to recognize what is interior angle, what is exterior angle, and just apply all these rules. All right, let's see number 15. We have given a circle. The circle above has center O. The length of arc is ADC is 5 pi. So we have ADC, that's 5 pi here. And angle X is 100. So this angle here, that is 100. What is the length of arc ABC? Now, what is ABC is, we have A, B, C, this side. So we can see what is this angle is. If you have whole circle, that's 360 degree, right? So we have one piece here, which is 100. So we do 360 minus 100, that's 260. So ratio table, that's our favorite one. If you want to see that ratio review, I have third SAT day review. So 260. So now we can see, look at this, how cool it is. Let me clear this and you can see better now. All right, so we can see that is 100, right? That angle is 100. This piece is 5 pi. Now we can see, let me choose better color here. All right. So this piece we have to find. And what is this angle? We found that angle, 260. So two corresponding thing, we have angle and circumference, or you can say arc length. So we can make a ratio of angle over arc length, or you can say circumference. And it doesn't matter what ratio you will make. You can make arc length over angle or angle over arc length. You don't have to remember. But important is you have to write all information correctly. You can make table. I like to make table, ratio table. Like, it's easy to do this. So I will write down all angles on top. What we are talking about. See this red part, we have angle 100. In green part, we have 260. Now in bottom, we will write down all arc length. So corresponding angle 100, what is arc length? 5 pi. And for 260, what is arc length? X we are looking for. Now simply you just do cross multiplication. So what equation we can write here? We can see 100x equal 5 pi times 260. Now we can just divide by 100. So we have any time, if we have 1 0 in n, we can just cancel that out. What does that mean? We just divide by 10, okay? Now we can see 5 times 2 is 10 and 10 times 13 is 26. 13 times pi, if you confused with fraction, you can just enter in calculator. 13 times pi, that is just 13 pi. And in bottom, we have just 1 here. So answer choice B. Let's see number 16. We have given equation here. In the xy plane is a circle. So we have given circle equation. What is the length of circle's radius? Guys, do you remember circle standard form of equation with center HK and radius R? Please remember this, okay? Please remember this. You will see questions like this in your test. So first thing, I will just write down my standard form. I know what is my standard form is. All right, so what we know about H and K, that is center. That is center. And what is radius? R is radius. What is question? We are looking for radius, right? So I have to make this equation in standard form like this. Or we can use in calculator. All right. So I will show you in calculator. All right. Let's see here. We can just enter this piece, green highlighted piece. We can just enter in calculator. So I have already entered here. So you can see if you will click on these points, you can see here is, let me highlight so you can see better. So you can see this point, it's not exactly on y-axis. Look at this. If you will connect these 2 points, that is your diameter. Diameter is what? It's if you will divide by 2, you will get radius, right? So I can just find distance in between. So if you will click right here, what will happen? See here, this distance is 9.5 and here is negative 10.5. So you can enter second line and you will just type distance into order point. It says here is negative 0.5 and 9.5, right? Also, you can see here exactly this point you can enter here, negative 0.5, negative 0.5. I had to do in parentheses, negative 0.5, comma 9.5. And second point we have comma in another order pair. We have negative 0.5, negative 0.5, and we have negative 10.5, negative 10.5. See, they gave you distances 20. Or you can just simply see here. Let me clear these things. So you can see here also. See, you have click on this. You can see on top, that's 9.5. And here, this distance is 10.5. So you can see clearly it's 20. And 20 divided by 2 is 10. So try to complete that, or yeah, make sure you can use calculator or you can use strategy. Let me show you strategy, how you can do it. So we have to make this equation in this form, right? So I will just write down this x squared part first. And I have to add something here. All right, let's see this piece. Y squared, we will write down all y terms. And I have to write this here. And we have 199 over 2. All right. So we have equation. Whatever we will add here, we have to add on both sides. Anything we are adding on one side, we have to do on both sides. So we are trying to make this form, exactly this form. So we have to make perfect square of trinomial. What I need to add here? I will take middle term coefficient. X coefficient is 1. We divide by 2, always divide by 2 and do square. So 1/2 square is 1/4. And here is also we have coefficient 1, so 1/2 square is 1/4. So we have to add 1/4 twice. All right, we are looking for only radius. So we are looking for this. We don't have to worry about this piece. So I will just take this piece. You can enter in calculator as well and get your answer. All right, so we can do here, we can see common denominator is 4. So I can multiply by 2. So 2 times 199 is 398 over 4, 1/4 plus 1/4. So it's 400 over 4, which is 100. So what we found, r square equal 100. We are looking for radius. So square root of r square, square root of 100 is 10. So either way, you can find this answer correctly. Let me know in a comment which method you like more. I will throw more questions like that. So if you are good with this, you can use this method or just calculator. All right, we have triangle, right triangle. It says right triangle ABC. So what is the value of tangent A? So we have trigonometry. So let's see first thing what we can find here. We will do step by step. Only we have one side length given and one angle is given. So let's see how we can find these two lengths. So first thing we can recognize here 30. That angle must be 60 because 30 plus 60 is 90. 90 plus 90, 180. So we can use this special triangle rule, 30, 60, 90. If you don't remember, you can check on reference sheet. You can find this information. They give you in this form. In opposite of 30, we have x square root 3 and 2x. You will see this form on reference sheet. Okay, so how we can use this? So we can make, see here, 30 opposite is x. What does that mean? That means we have 30 angle here. If you will do laser shoot, you can see opposite angle is right here. So that length must be x. Opposite of 60 is here. So it's x square root 3. Opposite of 90 is 2x. So now how we can use it? We decide which side is x square root 3 and 2x. This side length is given, so we can make equation right from here. See, I will write down 2x, I will write down right here. So we can see 2x equal 54, divide by 2. So x is 27, that's it. So we found here that is 27. Now we can see this side is 27. This side is what? 27 square root 3. All right, so now we have all sides, right? So now we can find tangent A. Do you guys remember SOHCAHTOA? We have tangent. So we are using this piece. Tangent is TOA. So tangent A will be what? Opposite. O stand for opposite. A stand for adjacent. All right, so we set it up everything now. How we will write this opposite, how we will recognize. So now we can see what is opposite side. We have angle A, that is my reference angle, right? So this is reference angle. Let's see here. This is reference angle, which is opposite side. This is opposite side. And adjacent, hypotenuse will stay all the time same, opposite of 90 degree. It will not change for any triangle. Now, what is adjacent? Adjacent is which is closest to this angle A, which is 27. So now we know what is my opposite is 27 square root 3. and adjacent is 27. So we can cancel this 27, we can reduce. So now we can see tangent A equals square root 3, which is this. All right. So remember SOHCAHTOA. All right. Now we have another question here for sine. But here, one step already done. So we have all sides given. So now I can go directly SOHCAHTOA. And now I can just, I will not write down whole thing, right? It says SOHCAHTOA. So we are using only sine functions. So S. So, right? Now, here is opposite over hypotenuse. So we know my reference angle is A. That is reference angle. So we need opposite and hypotenuse. So we have here is opposite is 5 over square root 41. Do we have any choice like this? No. So they simplify a little more. We cannot accept square root in denominator. So we can multiply by conjugate of square root 41. So let's see, we will multiply square root 41 on top and in bottom. So 5 times square root 41, and in denominator square root 41 times square root 41 is 41, which is, we have answer choice A. All right, number 19. A triangle with angle measure 30, 60, 90 has a perimeter is 18 plus 6 square root 3. What is the length of longest side? So understand all these terms and condition what we are looking for of the triangle. It says here angle 30, 60, 90. That means we have right triangle. Anytime if you will see any largest angle, opposite side is always longest one. So we are looking for this. All right, X. This is unknown. All right, now what it says is 30, 60, 90. Let's see here 30, that is 60. It doesn't matter which angle you choose 30 or 60. We just saw this example, right? 30, 60, 90. We don't have any more information. It says just perimeter. Perimeter, that means add all sides. That sum is perimeter, right? So we can see what is opposite of 30 is x. Opposite of 60 is x square root 3. Opposite of 90 is 2x. So we can see here is x square root 3 and that is 2x. So if I will add all this side length, perimeter is 18 plus 6 square root 3. So we can write equation from here. X, let's say 2x plus x square root 3 equal 18 plus 6 square root 3. Now we can combine like terms. Even I don't know, right, how to do it. Just keep writing. Like, think about here is equation. Let's just combine like terms. That's our next step should be. So 3x, x square root 3 equal 18 plus 6 square root 3. Now what we can see on left hand side, I can see these both terms, they are x terms. So I can take out x. So 3 plus square root 3. And on other side also we can take out GCF, right, which is 6. So 3 plus square root 3. Now we have exactly same piece. So I can just divide by 3 plus square root 3 on both sides. So now we can see x equal 6, right? We can see here x is 6. But what we are looking for? Longest side. We are looking for longest side. 6 is not answer yet. We can see 2 times 6, which is 12. Always, always, always double check when you give final answer. That is my final answer, or I have to do something else, right? All right, number 20. Given is here is volume. Volume of sphere with a radius r. If the volume of sphere with a radius 3 centimeter is K pi. So what it says here, volume is K pi and radius is 3 centimeter. What is the value of K? So I can see in this equation, right, we have only two variables. We have R is given, so I can solve for V, right? I can just plug in values here. So instead of V, we can write here is 4 over 3 pi R cube equal K pi. Now we can just plug in R is 3, 4 over 3 pi 3 cube. Now we can see here is 4/3 pi 3 cube is 27 is K pi. Most of students, they confuse here because I have fraction here. We have fraction here, and here is whole number. So how I will solve this? So I can see my first number is fraction. Anytime if you have one part is fraction, other is whole number, you can write 1 under. Now I can see here, see 3 times 9 is 27. So now we can see 4 times 9 is 36 pi. And we are looking for K value. So we divide by pi. So K equal 36. Okay. Number 21. The circle has center O. So we have circle. Shaded sector measure is 120. So this angle is 120. The area of shaded sector. So what we are looking for, this shaded area is what fraction of the area of the circle. So what is the area of whole circle, right? And what is area of this sector? So we can see here whole circle, that must be 360, right? And we have this shaded part is 120. So you just divide. Part, this sector is part of whole circle, and whole circle area is 360 degrees. So we can just reduce by 12, which is 1/3. All right, let's see number 12. We have given equation is in circle in standard form. Look at this. It's already given in that form. What are the center and radius? So before I will do anything, I will just write down this equation on top of this standard form. And we know our HK is center and radius is R. So now we just need to compare what is my H. H is 2. So we can write center is 2. Now what about K? K is little bit challenge one, right? So we can see here y minus K and here is y plus 4. So you can rewrite this. Look at this, y minus -4. It's exactly same like this, right? So we can see my K is -4. So that is center. And radius, we can make equation here. R square equals 36. So we can do square root. So R equals 6. So center is 2, -4, and radius is 6. All right. Number 23. We have two parallel lines. See, even I don't need to read that parallel line. It's symbolized. And we can see here that's 34 and that's X we are looking for. These both angles are acute angle. We talk in beginning. And we can see here we have both angles. They are corresponding. One like interior, one exterior. So those are corresponding acute angles. So it must be congruent. So it's 34. All right, number 24. We have right triangle and it says AC equal 3, BC is 3 already given. We are looking for what is the length of AB. So that is unknown. We have right triangle, we have missing side length. So which rule we can use? write in a comment Pythagorean law, right? So we can do x square hypotenuse square equal 2 other leg square, 3 square plus 3 square. So 9 plus 9. So 9 plus 9 is 18, right? Now we need to do square root on both sides. So what is a factor of 18, which is perfect square? 9 times 2. So we can see square root of 9 is 3, square root 2. Answer choice B. Number 25. We have the diameter of a circle. So they give you here, we have points. Let's see, we have 2, 5 somewhere here. Let's see, we have 2, 5 somewhere here. And 6, 9 we have somewhere here. That's end point of a circle. And so that is end point of circle like this. So we can see that's diameter, right? And we need to choose this equation of circle. So we need to find center. That will give you radius. And if I will find this distance, it will give you radius. This will give you center, right? So here is 6, 9. And this point is 2, 5. All right. So how we can find distance? You can use calculator, 2, 5, and 6, 9. So let me show you. 2, 5. So make sure you will clear everything first. So I will just type distance. And I need to enter one more parenthesis, order pair. So 2, 5, 2, comma 5, comma 6, and 9, I believe. We have 6, 9, yes. So we have 6, 9. So we can see we have distance is decimals, right? So that's the radius we have talking about. Now let's see we have, we need to divide by 2 and find it. If we will find midpoint, so this one is, let's do on this here. It's better to do this way here. So we can find midpoint. How we find midpoint? Here is the formula. Remember this. Midpoint is x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. So what is your x1? Whatever first coordinate, that is x. So we can say 2 plus 6 over 2 and 5 plus 9 over 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And 5 plus 9 is 16. Sorry, 14 divided by 2 is 7. So we can see here distance, radius, sorry, center is 4, 7. And that makes sense as well. See, if you will check x coordinate, here is 2, and that is 6, so it's in between. And 5 and 9, 7 is in between. So that makes sense. Now we can find distance. You can choose any 2 point. Whenever we have choice, I will choose always smaller number. So it's easy to calculate, right? So 4, 7 and 2, 5. So let's do that. So we can see here 2, 5 and distance formula is, distance formula we can do is square root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Also, you can use calculator. That number we had decimal, that's the square root. Okay, that's the square root, and this is square here. So this is whole square. If you will do square of that number, you will find it, right? But I'll show you here another strategy. So we have same point. Here we have 2. So we can do square root of x1, x2 minus x1, which is 6 minus 2, 4 square. No, 6 minus 2, we are taking this point, right? 2, 5, and 4, 7. So let's see. All right, so we can do 2. We will take x value. So 4 minus 2 is 2, and 2 squared is 4. And last one, we can take this 7 minus 5, which is 2. 2 squared is 4, square root 8. So that is radius, right? Now we know what is our center. So that is center, and radius is 8. And also you can see 8 right here, x minus 4, y minus 7. So that's B. So try to do by yourself whole thing. You will score your points, like boost your score, okay? If you like to see more strategy like this, please likes and thumbs up. Write in comments any questions. Write in comment. I will check and respond you. Please try to do review. Keep doing more practice, and share and subscribe my channel, okay?